Join me as I dive into the wild world of politics to see if I can uncover the secrets behind Donald Trump's historic election win. The 2024 presidential election was one of the most unpredictable and dramatic in U.S. history, with the entire nation holding its breath as the results rolled in. And at the center of it all was Donald Trump, the Republican candidate who defied all odds to pull off a stunning victory. But what made Trump's win so historic, and how did he manage to overcome the obstacles in his path to the White House? Donald Trump's campaign was not without its challenges, to say the least. From the moment he announced his candidacy, he faced fierce opposition from rival candidates, with many writing him off as a joke. The media was relentless in its criticism, and his own party wasn't always sure what to make of him. And yet, Trump persevered, using his unorthodox style and straight-talking approach to resonate with voters who felt disillusioned with the political establishment. Of course, there were also the controversies surrounding his presidency, from the Access Hollywood tape to his stance on immigration. It seemed like the odds were stacked against him, but Trump refused to back down. As the campaign heated up, Trump's tactics became increasingly divisive, with many accusing him of stoking racial and ethnic tensions. His opponents seized on every gaffe and controversy, hoping to derail his campaign once and for all. But Trump had a secret weapon, his ability to connect with his base, to tap into their fears and anxieties, and to offer them a vision of a better America. Love him or hate him, Trump knew how to work a crowd, and his rallies quickly became the stuff of legend. Despite the odds against him, Trump remained confident to the end, insisting that he would emerge victorious when all was said and done. And then, on election night, the unthinkable happened. As the results started pouring in, it became clear that Trump was going to win, and win big. The pundits were stunned, the Democrats were devastated, and the Republicans were over the moon. But Trump's victory wasn't just about the numbers. It was about the message he sent to the American people. This was a candidate who had been written off, who had been told he was too polarizing, too divisive, too controversial, and yet he had won. He had won because he had connected with the people, because he had spoken to their deepest fears and desires. And as the crowds cheered and the confetti fell, Trump stood triumphant, the master of his own destiny. As the dust settles on this historic election, one thing is clear. Donald Trump's victory will have far-reaching implications for American politics and beyond. This was a win that defied the polls, defied the pundits, and defied the odds. It was a win that will be studied and debated for years to come, as we try to make sense of the seismic shift that has taken place in our politics. So what do you think about Trump's historic election win? Do you think it was a sign of something bigger, or just a one-off anomaly? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out my previous video on election strategies to see if Trump's tactics really were a game changer.